Okay, so this is day 2 for me in Turkey. We are now 90 minutes outside of Istanbul at Intercity Istanbul Park. This is the F1 circuit. Erdem took me out here today. We're going to check out some historical stuff here at the circuit and have a look at the facilities, which are immense. I've never been in such a massive circuit. And pulling up here, I noticed there's a couple of Porsche high voltage chargers where a Mercedes AMG electric thing is being charged, but a bit of Italian pride. I see an OMP office there. How cool is that? So we're gonna go in and have a look at what this circuit is all about. Wow, this is impressive. This is race control.
Yeah.
This is where everything is managed from?
Yep.
That's impressive.
All circuit.
All circuit. How big is the circuit here? How big is it, the length?
5.3 kilometers.
5.6. Like I said as soon as we came in, I've never been on a racetrack this big.
Really?
Yeah, because I live in Japan. The circuits there are very small, like compared to this. So. Next stuff, more official looking rooms. Oh, we can get into the pits. Oh wow, damn. God, that is massive. Oh man, this is epic. Wow. There you go.
Welcome to Greece, huh?
Yeah, what a way to be welcomed in Istanbul. This is impressive. So wait, the circuit goes that way?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Anti-clockwise.
Anti-clockwise. Oh, okay, so this is the main straight heading that way. Okay, so we're getting a sneak peek at a very private, very secret collection, but
Let's go.
they said cameras are okay, so here we go. Oh my god. I guess we start with bikes. Good lord. I don't even know where to start here. Well, I was getting comments of people saying I should do more bikes on the channel. Here you go. Even Harleys. Big Triumph with a 6-cylinder. BMWs. Japanese stuff, Indian, Kawasaki. And then we get to some cars. And what an interesting car collection. Hiding back here, starting off with a extremely red Ford GT. What an interesting spec. It looks possibly like one of the best I've seen because you don't often see them in red. And it really does make that body pop, and I love how they parked it with the wing up. That's something else. Next to it, Ferrari FF. You gotta have the daily, right? And what a daily. One of my favorite Ferraris, for the simple reason that you can actually take multiple passengers with you. Of course, this is a 2+2. Lots of space in the back for kids. Next to it, GT4 Club Sport. Another amazingly fun car. This would be like the perfect practice car for a racetrack like this, which incidentally is absolutely massive. Like we were kind of walking from the main, I guess, grid area over to where we are right now. And I could see like grandstands far away, it looked like miles away. And it's still part of the track. It's insane that F1 hasn't been racing here since 2021 because this is an impressive facility. Next up, a bit of Benz awesomeness with a C63S, currently being kept top with the charger. Next to that, a Performante Huracan with its lovely forged carbon fiber, everything. The ala, of course, this is a air system which basically channels the air through from the front of the car and exhausts it here to create vortices that help with the downforce capabilities of the back section here. What a beautiful thing. And next to it, in the same exact color, a Diablo SV. Always nice to see a Super Veloce in its beautiful stock state. I don't get to see so many stock Diablos in Japan. As you know, those guys love to modify Diablos. But to indulge in something so perfect, it's very nice. Of course, the car runs OZ wheels. A few more Mercedes AMGs back here. A couple of Panameras, old and new. This is a hybrid version that's, again, being kept topped up by the nice Porsche charger here. This thing is really, really fast. If you've ever driven anything with a Turbo S and the hybrid together from Porsche, Cayenne or Panamera, they're ridiculously fast cars. Past this new generation 7 Series, we get into something a little bit more JDM, something more down my street. But curiously enough, this car is actually not available here in Turkey, so it's very interesting seeing NFL 5 Type R in a market where it's not officially imported. Next to it, a GSF Lexus. So obviously the owner of this collection really does appreciate cars from all over the place, and it's really nice to see that he has something so unique as a GSF, because these things are rare even in Japan. Of course, they run a upgraded version of the original 5-liter V8 that was in the ISF. Next to it, another Lexus, an LC. Again, one of the better designed Japanese sports coupes of recent years. Very comfortable GT cruiser. It's got to avoid the hybrid version of these things. I even spotted this little Italjet scooter. I actually remember seeing this exact one at a collection in Jakarta. This is a very limited edition one. I forget how many they made, but there it is, 499. This is 451. All right, the tour of the facility continues. We're gonna head upstairs now. So much space. Oh wow, I did not expect tractors. What?
We have the really old tractors.
Yeah. I wonder if I can spot some Lamborghini ones. Volvo. Well, I bet you didn't know this was going to happen when you tuned into this episode. Right, I'm going to walk around, see if I can spot a Lamborghini one. This looks kind of like an old F1 car. A trike. They did look like lifted F1 cars from the 30s and 40s. Okay, I found a Fiat. No Maserati, but I did find a Fiat 411R from 1964. There you go. 40 horsepower beast. Oh, this is a Ferrari. There you go. We found something sporty.
Yes, Ferrari 75.
Ferrari 75 from 1975. So actually this is the oldest one here. It actually needs some bulls as the picture shows up there. Over to the next, oh my lord. What? We've gone full American. Pretty much, yeah. Oh, there's a couple of Jags there in the middle. See what we have here. Cadillacs, Chevy Impala, Pontiac, GTO convertible, Buick Rivera, Chevy Chevelle. Don't see too many of these in convertibles, especially in Japan. Chevelle SS, Camaro, and then we go over to slightly more 80s stuff. Rolls-Royce, Silver Spur, Daimler, Super V8, and an XJS V12. And over here we have a nice mix of cars, starting with this Lamborghini Espada. I always love these cars. Much like I love the Ferrari FF downstairs because it's a 2+2, I love the Espada just for the same reason. Next to it, E-Type, XKE, and a Fiat Palio. That is rare. And Aquarama Riva, of course. This is, wait, is this the one with the Lamborghini engine? That's what the Dolce Vita used to look like. Beautiful handmade boats from the 50s. If you rock one of these in Venice, you are a boss. And they actually made one with a Lamborghini engine. These things must be very, very pricey. I've just been told that this is the actual Lincoln Continental from The Godfather, 1948, apparently from when his brother gets shot in that scene. If you guys are mafia movie buffs, you will know what I'm talking about. But wow, what an amazing surprise seeing this. Oh, it smells like...
Yes.
I guess the 40s?
Yeah, I like that.
Wow, look at this thing. Look at all the levers on the door. Oh my god, that's luxury right there. And the mirror. Okay, look at the tails on this. Okay, we're room number 3. Oh wow. Oh, slightly more modern stuff. It's crazy because me and Larry were actually driving the first gen Viper with a supercharger a couple of weeks back in Italy. Scared the hell out of me. Aston Martin's Challenger. Interesting seeing one of these in Europe. Although we're not technically in Europe, we actually crossed the bridge. We're actually in Asia today, or at least the beginning of the continent. 430, a Nissan GTR, a Dodge Stealth of all cars. That's interesting, never expected to see a Dodge Stealth in Turkey. Mitsubishi Evo 9, Ford Fiesta RS, C63 with the NA engines, of course, that sounds really good. And some Maseratis. just spotted this insane car park full of Teslas. It's because the Tesla headquarters in Turkey is actually here at the track, so people come and pick them up here. That's one of the very many car parks they have. And this is also the driving center for Porsche. So an amazing facility. They do a lot of One Cup make series, lots of driving courses. There's people doing that today on the wet course. And they even do drifting and kind of like, you know, car culture style events. And they get a bunch of like show cars out here on the paddock. So really cool place. I can't believe there's so many people eating here at 4 p.m. But it's 4 p.m. This is late lunch.
Because of it.
So yeah, I thought it was late lunch, but I guess this is the time people eat here. Love it.
Geliyor değil mi abi?
Oh wow. The deliveries. All rolled up and prepared for me. There you go. All right, that was so good. I wanted to have a look at the kitchen, how they make that stuff. That's where the meat comes from. All right, so we go back to Junique Designs now. We plan to shoot the cars that we looked at yesterday. So it's a short ride back to the shop.
Police lights.
Off we go with the police lights. So this is Erdem's way to get around Istanbul quickly. Alright, so we are back at Junique Design. We're going to pick up a couple of cars to shoot at some other locations in the city. Starting off with this Hachiroku maybe. We found a little multi-story parking area that we can bring the car to. And since we've been gone, this has showed up. Another awesome JDM that has appeared here on NK wheels. And also a Liberty Walk kitted E92 M3. This is actually an air suspension, so that will make it much easier to bring up to the parking garage, which has like really steep access. So we'll see what we're gonna do and get busy shooting. This cool little spot here, very industrial look at the back of the compound, and we're going to shoot away, get some stills and try to get as many details as possible because this car is really built well. There's a lot of stuff to shoot and kind of nerd out on. Okay, photo shoot is over. We grabbed some quick shots with the Hachiroku, and that's the end for day 2 here in Istanbul. We're gonna get up to some more crazy stuff tomorrow, so
I'll make a separate episode for that. Thanks for tuning in, and make sure you check back soon for more.